Hello, beloved souls. Welcome to a commentary channel. My name is Jem, Jem. I'm a psychic medium, a channeler, truth seeker, and an author of over 20 books. Now, I published my books on Kindle because it's free to publish your books. But because I'm a widow and I'm on the pension, I don't have a lot of money and I'm not able to market my books. So I thought I would use YouTube as a platform, as reading excerpts from different books in the hope that maybe one might gel with you and you enjoy it and buy it. I'm not making a lot of money from my books. Be lucky if I made $5 a year. So, and also every book, one last thing, every book is also available as an ebook. So I'm going to randomly read from this book. So this book's called From Hurt to Love, The Healing Power of Forgiveness and Second Chances. Just before I read, I want you to know that my books vary. Some are metaphysical, spiritual, there's some poetry, there's some autobiography, and a mixture. All right, I've just randomly opened page 72, chapter 21, Real Reality, the Game of Life, Divine Love, and the Illusion of Sin. We've explored forgiveness from many angles: emotional, psychological, relational, spiritual. We've looked at how pain can shape us, how accountability matters, and how forgiveness is often as much about healing ourselves as releasing others. In the last chapter, we began to open the lens even wider, exploring the idea that perhaps everything we experience, every hurt, betrayal, or regret, is a part of a soul agreement, a cosmic curriculum for growth. But what if the rabbit hole goes even deeper? What if none of this is ultimately real, not in the way we think of reality? What if we are not the wounded, fragmented, failing creatures we often believe ourselves to be? What if our true essence is love itself, divine, unbreakable, eternal? And what we perceive as pain and wrongdoing is part of a grand illusion, or rather a sacred play. These are ideas explored in my own channeled work, Seeing the Spirituality Behind the Negativity, a menu for the game of life. This book came through automatic writing, a kind of spiritual download, and it offers a radically different lens through which to view our lives. Life is a game, a soul's playground. According to the teachings that came through in my writing, life is not punishment. It is not karma in the vengeful sense. It is not suffering for the sake of suffering. Life is a game, a drama, a performance, a place where our souls choose roles, villains, victim, healer, betrayer, betrayed. In order to experience emotion, to understand polarity, and most importantly, to remember divine love by forgetting it. In this view, we are not our wounds. We are not our anger, our shame, our grief. These are costumes, emotional textures we take on to help us explore and evolve. And the ultimate truth behind the game, that none of it defines us. Only love is real. Only love lasts. We are not these temporary selves. We are souls, sparks of something that far greater than we can imagine. We are expressions of divine love, playing a temporary game of separation, the illusion of sin and reality of love. In most traditional spiritual or religious teachings, the idea of sin carries immense weight. It implies there is a permanent mark, a scar on the soul that must be cleansed or punished. But the message in my book says something else. Sin is a myth. Yes, we hurt each other. Yes, we do wrong. But from the soul's perspective, this wrong is not eternal. It is part of the learning, not the definition of who we are. When we die, these wrongs, these grudges, these mistakes do not follow us. They fall away like sand slipping through fingers. All that remains is love. The love we gave, the love we received, and the love we are. The soul does not condemn. It understands. It witnesses. And it loves anyway. When we wrong someone, we are not permanently bad. When we are wronged, we are not permanently broken. These roles, these dramas, they are part of the game, but they are not the truth. The truth is love. I'll continue just a little bit longer. Emotions are not the soul. Another profound idea from seeing the spirituality behind the negativity is that emotions are not real, not in the eternal sense. Emotions are energy in motion. They are the tools we use in this earthly reality to navigate the storylines we've chosen. But they are not who we are. You are not your anger. You are not your guilt. You are not your sadness. You are love, wearing a costumes of experiences. You are soul, choosing to feel the full spectrum, not because it's who you are, but because it helps you remember who you are. Divine, connected, eternal. We are all one. Forgiving others is forgiving ourselves. From this spiritual vantage point, a beautiful truth becomes clear. We are not separate, not truly. Every person you've ever met, every soul who has touched your life is a reflection of you, a mirror, another fragment of the whole. When we forgive someone else, we are also forgiving ourselves, because in truth, there is no other. There is only one. One consciousness, one divine presence, many faces, many stories, but all connected, all from the same source. To hold onto resentment against another is to wound a part of ourselves. To offer love to another is to offer it to ourselves. This is why forgiveness is so freeing. It returns us to the truth of unity, the memory of oneness that exists beyond the illusion of separation. So I just read a couple of pages, page 72 to the start of 77. I hope you will buy one of my books. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please be kind to each other and to yourselves. Love, light, and blessings. And I promise my next video will be just a normal video. I won't be reading from my books. Okay, goodbye.